back to Jacobishere, and today we are doing a speed build. We're building a small modern farmhouse. You understand. Let's go ahead and get in. I want to say, if you want to put me on mute, you can, because we're going to be talking about channel stuff. This is basically my big channel update for the new year. So obviously the new year is a little bit away. I think this is like going up on the 6th or something of December. But I wanted to kind of explain where we're at, where the channel is at, what you guys can be expecting for content and things, and what that kind of looks like, because it is changing. It's a bit different, and it's just the honest answer. But firstly, I built this for my current household over on Twitch. I'm planning on doing a video on them before the end of the month. I'm not entirely sure when. We're in Gen 2. We just started Gen 2, so maybe I'll do a video on them this coming up week, and I can post that for you guys because I'm excited. There's only one other horse content video that I want to make. It's about unicorns. I didn't really do anything for horses when horses came out, which is quite shocking because I normally am pretty good at like covering the topics and stuff that I want to cover when the expansion pack comes out. But to be fair, horses was really cool until what I wanted to do with horses, which is I wanted to run a huge farm with horses. That was like the whole point why I got the pack and things. I was so excited, and I spent forever building like this huge farm, and it just didn't work. Mostly because the mod I was using didn't work, and it's just not really plausible in the actual game. But overall, I'm really enjoying doing it this way, where we're just having a horse. We have a horse named Stormy, and essentially, you know, we're doing things. I'm having a lot of fun. I still have a few issues with the world. I have a few issues with how they do the competitions and stuff in the game. I think there's parts of that I think are not as good or necessary, but overall, I'm enjoying myself with the horse pack. And to be fair, I don't know how many people really want to know what my opinion is after so many months, but this is what I'm getting to it. I'm really bad. I'm hoping when I get For Rent, I'm not just going to get it to review it and just forget about it. I feel like with For Rent, it's going to be very different, just for the simple fact that it's something I've been wanting in the game for a long time. I don't know how much property management I'm going to be doing, but I'm excited to see what that looks like, what the test of that is, and see if my fiance would really enjoy it, because that's like something he like really likes, is property management. But that being said, let's go ahead and move forward and into the like update-y thing. So I think, as you guys have figured out, I'm in a bit of a lull moment with content. I'm also been in a lull moment with the channel itself. I'm going to continue to posting shorts. I don't know how you guys feel about shorts overall as like content, but I'm gonna continue posting shorts. I like doing shorts. We have a fun little series coming up that I'm excited for. A few other things to do like in first person, and I really like the idea of doing more things in first person, just for the simple fact that it's not something that I really explore very often, and I quite enjoy it, to be honest with you. So yeah, if there's anything you want me to explore in first person, like if you think it'd be like a fun little thing, let me know. I don't really know if there is or not, but I'm gonna pick a few things, and I'm excited nonetheless. So we're starting up short selling content, short content on here. We're also obviously going to do speed builds. I don't know how many speed builds, but I do like building. I enjoy building. I get through like a few phases, and I used to be like a really stickler for a schedule, and I'm not really that way anymore. I think it's just because like, I don't know, Sims content has changed so significantly since the time that I joined SimsTube. I joined SimsTube quite a few years ago, like when City Living came out, and it was such a vastly different space than what it is today. And like, for instance, the thing I like is like, I want to see Mindy's life, you know, be fulfilled. If you're familiar with my Birth of Death or Growing Together series and things like that, and there's just nothing that's like going on right now other than that I want to film. But I kind of hate the fact I labeled it Growing Together, because it doesn't make any sense to me, and I want to go back and change every single episode of Birth of Death season 2 or something like that, or just Birth of Death, like just to switch it back over. But I feel like that would put us at like 70 or 80 episodes or something, and I don't feel like people would really want to see or watch 70, or like the episode number be 70 or 80. So it's really interesting under a marketing standpoint on doing content like that. Not that Birth of Death is a very popular series. It is somewhat. People do enjoy Mindy's story, but I won't lie, I'm really bad at doing a constant upload, just because I like filming it, but I'm just not been in the mood to edit Sims content is really the answer, and things like that. So I do have a feeling with the new year coming up, I have a feeling you can probably see more builds coming in the future. I know this year was supposed to be all about builds, and I originally was going to do builds and builds and builds, but then, Growing Together was coming out and infants and stuff, and it was just such like a fun little moment in life that I had to take opportunity to do to do this series for Birth to Death. And I'm sure in the new year we'll probably get to a point. I don't know why my phone's blowing up. We'll probably get to a point of where I want to finish that series, and then we'll do the same thing with what we did with Birth to Death, and I'll just upload that. But I do have a feeling in the new year I plan on doing a lot more building content. Hopefully that's okay with you guys. Please let me know what you guys want to see in the comments as well, because I think that's also another thing that I'm like struggling with, is that I don't know what you guys want. I don't know what to make. I don't know if you guys do want more mod overviews. Are you interested in current household updates? Are you interested in Twitch things? Also, like, I'm basically, by the way, I'll make the announcement here, I'm back to being a full-time Sims streamer. This is simply for a few different reasons, and I can explain some of them here as we continue to go through this video. Like I said, I'm starting to like the house. Like, I really like the outside of the house quite a bit. I'm a big fan. The inside, I think, needs some work, but I think it's the best I could do. I enjoy it, but I don't know. It's going to be up on the gallery. I don't think it's up on the gallery yet, but it'll be on the gallery probably tomorrow and things. Also, this is going up tomorrow, which is the day of the pack release. Ooh, this might go up the next day. I don't know if I'm getting the pack, so I guess we will see. If I got the pack, I hopefully it's good. If I didn't get the pack, then I'll postpone the video until Friday or until some other day. I don't know. This will come out very soon. Moral story. I'm putting up different things that we have, by the way, for this family. Wine racks, if you see any things like that. It's just simply like family photos, those type of things for the family we're playing over on Twitch. My current legacy over there, which I'm very much enjoying, to be fair. So yeah, part of the reason why I'm going back to a Sims full-on streamer, one, it's just smarter, like, business-wise and things like that. Not that I don't know, it's hard talking about that, like, in that regard, like, the business aspect of it, but it's just smarter for me to do Sims, like, exclusive content. That's what people originally were following me for, and I feel like it's just time for me to go back into playing just The Sims. I miss it, and I'm still going to be doing, like, my variety games. It's just going to be uploaded exclusively over to Jacob Plays with the VODs of The Sims content. So you'll still get my stream VODs, but it's also going to be a mixture of some other stuff. Another video you guys can see very likely very soon is a custom content overhaul video. So every year I tend to make a video where I delete all my CC. I don't think that's going to be the case this year. I don't know what that video is going to contain, but it's going to be a very similar, like, reset of custom content, just because, like, I think it's very important. I'm also going to talk about my favorite mods that I found this year. I think those are two videos that are almost for certain, with also being, like, the current household update. And then Growing Together. I'm hoping to get at least one episode of Growing Together out for the rest of December and things. I will say this much. I'm basically deciding December 22nd is, like, my last day I can work on content. I have videos going up on BookTube. I have videos, like, almost the entire month going up over on BookTube. But that's almost all pre-filmed beforehand, and it's just, like, a lot of editing. We might get a few videos up, but if not, that's the reason why I'm not streaming past the 22nd either. I have family coming into town, and I just kind of want to be with family. Hopefully I get this job tomorrow, and I'll be working as well, and I'm trying to figure out, like, that type of schedule-y type of thing. I'm just kind of want the world kind of walk down the pathway that I think they need to walk down, and it's hard and things. Other things I think have happened since then, I actually, like, I have a ring now, which is really, really cool. I don't think I've shown that I don't think I've shown that off on the channel. And for my own personal, like, Sims stuff, which I know some of you guys have enjoyed in the past, I do plan on still doing a birthing video of our first, like, Sims child thing for me and my actual life fiance. And then I'm planning on doing something a bit different for his original content, which was going to be this, like, what was the original plan? It was, like, trying to do, like, dine out for the first time, which I still think sounds fun. And I'm so curious to see how dine out would work, especially with the mod that I chose, with being, like, a cook or something. And so that's still, like, an idea that I have, But I will have to say I'm planning on doing and more like kitchen nightmares and stuff. I think making him into like a little Gordon Ramsay sounds so fun and kind of cute. So that I'm sure will come eventually. Then I do want to do the Bachelor Challenge as well in the new year as well. I don't think any of that's going to happen for the rest of this year, but this is also like New Year goals and stuff. So I don't want the channel to like die. I don't want to stop posting over here. I don't know when it's going to be. I'm going to try like in the new year. My goal is to try to get at least one video a week up. Maybe no, one video a week up and definitely like 2 shorts a week up on the channel. So I'm still very much over here very frequently. But to be fair, if you want to see me more frequently, I would recommend subscribing to the VOD channel and also subscribing over to my book channel. Oh my god, this is something that annoyed me so much. I tried to get this onto that and it did not work. It didn't work in any way, shape, or form. That was one of the most annoying things, and I thought this wall thing would help. It did not work. The bread shelf, which I think is why it has custom content on it, did not work. Red shelf does work. It just doesn't work for this particular problem. So, yeah, all fun and interesting things. But either way, couldn't use the TV that I wanted. I think it would look really cute there, but also it's like a picture frame, so I do kind of understand, but I was a little annoyed, I ain't gonna lie, with it. But also, they've added such cool things for updates. I do think I'm going to start doing monthly updates from the game updates covering those things. Those are things I liked in the past. I am going to look back at the content that I liked and figure out what made me like so happy to post and to do content for YouTube, for SimsTube in particular. Like, what was the thing over here that made me want to keep coming back and continue to posting and continue to build this amazing following that we have and things. And I'm going to figure out what that is, and then I think that's what I'm really going to strive for the new year. Sorry if this video is all over the place, because I haven't really got my thoughts around it, but I knew that I wanted to talk to you guys about it in some type of speedability type of thing, because that's what we do here. I'd also like to mention for Machinimas, because I know some people are out there like thinking, is Machinima Monday like dead? I don't know exactly. I think my new goal is to react to 2 Machinimas a month. Like 2 episodes or 2 somethings, like do 2 live streams of Machinima a month. Just for the simple fact, I do like watching Machinimas. It's like one of my new favorite things that I did add to the channel. But doing it once a week was a bit of an issue, and it made some things a lot more complicated. So I think sticking to 2 a month, and not just on Monday, but like if I want to do it like on Thursday, we can do it on Thursday. Being a bit more open on that schedule, I would recommend following me over on Twitter. I'm sure I'll do a good announcement and stuff over there. But overall, that's kind of like where I'm at with the Machinimas. I'll react to Word University when it comes out for the finale, for sure. I still want to continue working through some others. I want to make a list that I'm like really excited about and proud about. I also might start reacting to my own, like we're watching the first episode and figuring out if I like it or not, and maybe like making it into a video type of thing instead, just to make sure that I enjoy it before like live like reacting to it on the internet, because I don't want to react to anything that I'm not enjoying or that I'm not invested in, things like that. But also having like a certain set time and date doesn't always work out for the schedule that I'm on or the schedule that I'm like working or doing other stuff with. And so I think doing this where it's more sporadic and more open, I think is much better. Maybe I'll be like, I don't know. I'll probably give you guys an idea of like what I'm reacting to that like month, but when I think it's gonna be like more up in the air, if that makes any sense. Either way, I'm still really excited to get back into Machinimas, and we will be going back into it very soon. But that being said, let's go ahead and talk about the build a little bit, because I went off on the tangent, obviously. So this build is a 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom house with, as you guys can see out in the back, it has a shed or a barn, a 2-story barn. Top part of the barn is used for any like skill building or anything else. The bottom part is for the horse. This first bedroom is the master bedroom. This is for our 2 main Sims, Jayla and Joseph, I want to say is what his name is. I can't remember. I birthed him, but I don't remember. Jayla is the second generation person. He is a part of another series called The O'Neills that I was doing that I didn't really like love. And I really just try to go for the countryest vibe that I could find, and that's essentially what this house is. I also put some infant stuff in here because we do have her parents still living with us. So that would be Leah, and then her mom, Evangeline, are still here, and so that's what the second room is, their room. and so I still wanted that to be a thing, but I wanted enough stuff around because we are going to be having a baby relatively soon, which is so exciting. I can't wait to have a baby. I get this way. I get so excited, and then I have the baby. I'm just like, oh, that's not exactly what I wanted. No, I like infants. I do enjoy infants. I think they come with their own set of problems, but I do find it very fun and enjoyable. And yeah, and then I think the third generation, the next generation, which we're introducing a whole other family from a whole other series that you guys can't find anywhere on the internet. It was just something I played on Twitch that I didn't post anywhere else. They're getting brought in, and I think that one, I think we're going to fully explore for rent. So I don't know if I'm getting for rent right away or if I'm going to wait until I'm at a point where I can physically play with it and enjoy it on stream. I don't know. For streaming purposes alone, I'm still not entirely sure of. I'm trying to figure out if I get this job or not, and then we can figure out a schedule for that as well. But that's a, go over to my Twitter and stuff. Also, I'm going to link down below, before we hop off here, I'm going to link down below my Discord in case you guys want to jump in. I'm going to put a whole entire thing dedicated to Sims. I'm going to post it in a channel update as well in case you guys want to be a part of the Discord family. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.